Have you ever wondered if the Bible saw this coming? Right now, the world is watching Iran and Israel. Missiles, warnings, fear. But what if this isn't just politics? What if it's prophecy? Today, we're going to explore something written thousands of years ago, something hidden in the pages of Ezekiel. It's a warning, a vision, maybe even a roadmap to what's happening now. Let's walk through it together. Long ago, there was a man named Ezekiel. He was a special kind of person called a prophet. Prophets are like messengers, people God chooses to deliver important messages to everyone. Ezekiel saw amazing visions from God about things that hadn't happened yet. One of his most famous visions is in chapters 38 and 39 of the book he wrote. He talked about a mysterious leader called Gog, from a place called Magog. Gog wasn't friendly. He wanted to invade a peaceful place where people felt safe and happy. God warned Ezekiel that Gog would bring many armies to try to destroy this peaceful land. But God promised he would protect his people in an extraordinary way. Not with regular armies, but with natural events like storms, fire, and earthquakes. God said everyone would see this and realize he is powerful and in control. Many people wonder where this land and these armies might be today. For thousands of years, people have tried to understand who Gog and Magog are. Some say they were ancient tribes or kingdoms, but others believe they might represent modern countries or leaders. A lot of experts today think Gog and Magog could symbolize nations that don't get along well with Israel, like Iran. Iran and Israel have had difficult relations for many years, often talking harshly about each other. Recently, Iran has gathered many powerful friends, building a big alliance. Ezekiel said Gog would lead many nations from the north to attack Israel. When you look at a map today, many countries who dislike Israel, like Iran and its partners, are to Israel's north. Could this prophecy from long ago be talking about what's happening now? Recently, something big happened. Iran launched a lot of missiles and drones at Israel. It was scary and made a lot of people worry. Israel quickly fought back, hitting targets inside Iran. The world watched nervously, thinking maybe this would become a bigger conflict. When people saw this happening, some remembered Ezekiel's prophecy. They saw similarities, nations gathering together, planning to attack Israel, just like Gog's armies in Ezekiel's vision. People asked themselves if maybe this ancient warning was actually describing our time right now. Could this recent event between Iran and Israel be what Ezekiel saw thousands of years ago? Ezekiel described a peaceful land suddenly facing an attack exactly like Israel seems to experience today. Even though Israel often faces conflicts, it remains strong and prosperous. Ezekiel said God would defend Israel with unexpected events like storms or miraculous protection. In the recent attacks, people noticed something unusual. Israel's defenses seemed extraordinary, stopping many missiles and drones. Some people said it looked almost miraculous. Could this be what Ezekiel meant when he said God would step in dramatically to protect his people? Seeing these surprising events made many people think deeply about Ezekiel's words, wondering if they're actually seeing prophecy come true in real time. So what should we think when we see events that remind us of Ezekiel's visions? First, remember this. The Bible's stories aren't just about the past. They speak to us today too. They remind us that even in confusing times, God is always in charge. When we hear about scary things happening, it's not to make us afraid, but to help us stay aware and strong. Prophecies like Ezekiel's are reminders to watch, pray, and trust God's plan. The important thing isn't just figuring out if we're seeing prophecy unfold, but making sure we are ready in our hearts, living in faith, hope, and kindness, no matter what happens around us. Ezekiel's prophecy wasn't given to scare us. It was given to prepare us. Prophecies teach us that even when things look scary or confusing, God has a purpose. Our job isn't to panic or fear, but to trust. Remember, even when nations fight and people worry, God sees it all clearly. He isn't surprised or confused. Ezekiel said to face Gog bravely. That means facing our worries bravely, knowing God is with us. We don't need to feel alone or lost, because the same God who spoke to Ezekiel speaks to us today, promising hope and strength in every storm.